scary people. Dumpster diving. So if you're not familiar with dumpster diving, which probably includes most of the people who are not in the US, it's basically scrounging through garbage dumpsters, usually behind department stores or businesses, to find valuable things or items that have been thrown out. Well, in this video, these guys aren't so successful in their dumpster dive. First off, they find some expired baby food, which one of them actually eats.
Jelly said he saw like an apple and pear one or something like that. Give me an apple and pear. What is that?
Squash?
Yeah, I'll take squash.
Really, squash?
Yeah, let me get squash. I like squash.
Grab one of them drinks.
Let me get it. There we go.
Grab one of them drinks right there.
Alright.
Oh. In the mouth? No. We gotta see it in the mouth.
That's not bad. Here, wash it down. This stuff is good.
And later that night, they find a very unexpected surprise in one of the dumpsters.
No. It's moved in there, guys. Guys. Moved in there. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Moved inside of that dumpster. There is something underneath of that box. I'm not going over there. You look at it. I'm not going over there. That box right there just moved. I'm not even joking. That one. Oh, hell no. 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 He's gotta go. No. Oh, hell no. I freaking cut my arm. You better be. Oh. Dude. Are you alright? Dude, what the hell was that? Dude, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
The guys actually uncover a homeless man in the dumpster who angrily comes after them.
I'm not even joking. That one. Oh, hell no. 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 He's gotta go. No. Oh, hell no. I freaking cut my arm.
One of the guys gets a small cut on his arm, but otherwise they manage to escape unharmed. The Cobb Haunted Forest. The Cobb Estate was purchased by the city of Altadena, California in 1971. The property and the sprawling 107 acres of forest around it were made into a public park and hiking trails. Soon after, many visitors began to report seeing strange lights and hearing blood-curdling screams and bizarre laughter coming from the woods. The surrounding forest soon became known as the Cobb Estate Haunted Forest.
A lot of horrible things happen there and a lot of bad people hang out there.
Well, when YouTubers Sam and Colby visited the Cobb Haunted Forest for a ghost hunt, they didn't find any ghosts, but they did find a very scary encounter all their own. Almost immediately, the group begins to hear noises and realizes that they're not alone in the woods.
Coyote, just FYI.
What?
Yeah,
no.
That was a coyote that just yipped.
You guys are...
Whoa!
Wait. Okay, somebody...
Wait. No.
Did she just say help me?
She just screamed, help me.
Somebody's over there.
I see you.
Okay.
Is there actually some cult going on right now?
Dude, I don't know. I'm only here to be the voice of reason so that these other guys don't do anything too stupid, okay?
Seriously?
It's a group of people over there.
There's a group? 100%?
Multiple people.
Oh, I see the flag. Yeah, they could...
Should we get out of here?
Even creepier, the voices in the dark seem to be slowly moving closer to them.
What? You can see them moving. That shadow right there.
Okay, I
think they're coming.
I can't see them on camera, but yeah, we should get... Here, let's get out the flashlights, and if we need to, let's break up. What?
We're just scared already.
Crazy more cold.
I've seen that in scary movies where they say it's a whole lot colder when there's spirits in here.
Let's just say we've been cold. Oh. Yo, what the That sounded like someone getting killed.
Wait.
Guys.
I think we gotta keep moving. This isn't a good idea. Dude, that sounds like there's like a...
Sounds like crazy people.
Sounds like the purge.
Yeah, literally like sounds like insane people.
Whoever the strangers in the dark might be, their intentions certainly don't seem to be friendly.
We can't be the first one to go.
In real, like, talk though, there are people here with us. What are we actually gonna do? Are we staying here right now? He just said call 911. Wait, guys, honestly, he just said 911. What?
It sounds like the voices are getting closer.
100%.
So let's choose a and go.
That girl screamed. They're acting like crazy people and they just said call 911. What is going on?
Just keep walking.
Let's go up.
The group hiding in the dark are following them, getting closer and closer.
They're close.
What is going on?
They're really close.
Like,
Yo, could the path we're going on lead us like completely to them?
hey, shh.
Turn.
Go.
They're right there.
They're coming. Go. Shh. Go.
Guys, this is serious. They're actually right next behind us.
Sam and Colby just decide to leave, but the strangers are now chasing after them.
No, they're coming right there. Look at them. They're actually coming. Go. This is serious.
Wait. They're there.
What the fuck's going on, guys? What is actually going on? They're right there. Guys, can you see those lights? That's them.
Luckily, the group manages to make it back to the park gate and escape. So much like the ghostly legends of the Cobb Estate haunted forest, Sam and Colby did experience lights in the woods, strange screams, and maniacal laughter. But none of it was paranormal in nature. Just some very creepy and possibly dangerous people hanging out in the dark woods late at night. You can watch the entire investigation of Cobb Estate's haunted forest over on the Sam and Colby YouTube channel, Behind the Curtain. This video was actually a collaboration between two Estonian urban explorers, ET Explorers and More and Exploring with Darknet. So this is one of those rare videos where we actually get to see the action from two different points of view. Anyway, these urban explorers were investigating an abandoned building that had served as a sauna until 1995. On the bottom floor, they find some equipment and a few dangerous open holes in the floor. Then, they head up to the second floor, and that's when things start to get a little creepy. At the end of the hallway, there is a white door with the odd phrase, "Ghost Room," scrawled on it in marker. When they try to open the door, it won't budge, even though it's not locked. It's as if something is wedged against the door.
Ma arvan, lihtsalt see alt on kinni. Jah, tegelikult. Mis nii kinni saab olla? Kedagi. Laat er ees. Seespool või?
Sure enough, it looks almost as if someone has intentionally barred the door from the inside with a metal pole. When they enter, they see a curtain or bed sheet covering the door of one of the back rooms. Nevertheless, they continue deeper into the so-called ghost room.
Taga on kardin käes või? asjad olid ees. olid jah? äkki sa ringi õigeme seal. Taga on jah mingi kardinukse või millal vait. See on küll nagu siuke creepy.
One of his friends warns the explorer who calls himself Darknet that he shouldn't continue.
Sinna ma ei läheks.
But Darknet doesn't listen, insisting on seeing what's behind the curtain.
Sealt käisime juba.
Seal käinud.
Käisime küll ju, sealt ei käinud ju.
Käid. Läbi selle lina või jälle.
No kurat, siin on diivan, see on nii kahtlane. Küsige.
Läbi selle lina või jälle.
No kurat, siin on diivan, see on nii kahtlane. Küsige. Siin. Nii.
The boys make a break for it with the angry man in pursuit. After charging down the stairs and avoiding some holes in the floor, they make it outside and back to their car. Creeping around the corner. Some Canadian urban explorers are checking out an abandoned insane asylum when they encounter something very unexpected.
This is like the psych ward. This is where they kept the crazies. What? What's that? Security? What is this? Shh. Did you hear that? Man, that was coming from upstairs. That was coming from upstairs. Let's go see. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. It came from upstairs. It's up the stairs.
Guys.
Go first, man. Shh, no. Because I want to get this on video. I want to get this on video, man. Did you watch the asylum? They filmed that same exact thing up here. Man. Yeah. Shh. Look. Let's go this way. Where'd the other guys go?
Now, because this person is acting so bizarre, some people initially claimed that this was a creature, a cryptid, or something other than just a person making very strange noises. But if you look closely, this person is wearing shoes. So, that's just a very skinny person moving in a very bizarre way. But could this be a former patient? Is it some random disturbed person living in the abandoned building? Or is it all just a hoax? You decide. Welcome to the neighborhood. This next video was sent to me directly by Cassie Lee 1991. So Cassie says that when she and her boyfriend first moved into their house, they went to sleep one night and woke up to find this creepy spectacle outside their home. Someone sprinkled rice all over her boyfriend's car and completely surrounded their house with it, as if drawing a circle around their home for some kind of ritual. It was also obvious that a candle had been burned on their sidewalk throughout the night. But that's not even the creepiest part of the strangers' nighttime activities. On their back doorstep, Cassie found another candle that also looked like it had been burned through the night. There was a wooden log, bottled water, a nectarine drink, an empty can of seltzer water which covered what looks like some freshly picked berries and flowers, and perhaps strangest of all, an empty dog food can with a spoon in it. Oh, and the welcome mat that all this stuff is laying on, Cassie says that it doesn't belong to them either. The person who left all these things also left the welcome mat that they are sitting on. Now keep in mind that all of this was done quietly overnight in the dark while they slept just a few feet away inside their home. Cassie says that their neighborhood is pretty quiet and peaceful and nothing like this has happened before or since. So what do you think that this person was doing creeping around their house all night long while they slept? Why were they lighting candles and leaving strange objects? Now, personally, I've never seen anything like this. So if you have any idea what this is, please let me know down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. If you'd like to suggest a video for the top 5, go over to facebook.com/nukestop5 and hit the send message button. Five scary things caught on camera. Relentless. A Union County, North Carolina family has had repeated problems with a young man stalking their 20-year-old daughter. The family has had the accused stalker, Logan Yorsenai, arrested 3 times. But he still keeps showing up at their house and leaving strange gifts. The girl's father says that Yorsenai went to high school with his daughter, but the two barely even know each other.
Never were friends, never were acquaintances.
In this particular incident, caught on camera, Yorsenai paces around the family's front porch for over 3 hours while they sleep. He is completely aware of the family's security camera. In fact, during the 3-hour creep session, he occasionally talks to the camera, spouting random nonsense.
The best moments are not captured on camera or pictures or anything like that. My name is Logan Anthony Yorsenai.
Yorsenai was finally arrested and sentenced to 5 years probation. He was also issued an order of no contact with the victim or her family. If he violates his probation, he will be sentenced to 8 years in prison. Backyard nightmare. Lisa McKenzie from Bridge End, Wells began to notice strange things around the outside of her home. There were odd scratches on her back door, and she found a wire that had been bent into the shape of a hook. Lisa decided to set up a CCTV system to monitor her backyard. A few weeks later, she noticed that the gate to her back garden was open. At first, she simply dismissed it, thinking that the gate had probably been left open by one of her 2 children. But just to be safe, she decided to check the CCTV footage. She wasn't prepared for the shocking video. While Lisa and her 2 children had been sleeping upstairs, a man in a raincoat and gloves had been peeking through their windows with a flashlight, trying to force his way inside the back door of the home. Luckily, the man eventually gives up and leaves. Lisa McKenzie told the local news station, quote, "I was sick. I was shaking uncontrollably after watching the video. The creepy failed intruder has never been caught." Naked Reagan. On New Year's Eve, Danielle Yancey and her husband had a very unexpected visitor. A naked man wearing only a Ronald Reagan mask and a sock. And let's just say that the sock wasn't on his foot. The man opens the gate to their porch and then skulks around outside, peering through windows. Danielle Yancey, who was one of the stars of the Bravo reality TV series Jersey Belle, says that the man was scared away when her husband spotted him through the window. After the video went viral, Yancey posted to Facebook that the young man came back to her house to apologize, saying that it was just a drunken dare from his friends and that he had no sinister motives. Water creeper. One morning, San Diego, California resident Tina Gagne found an empty bottle of poisonous plant fertilizer on her family's front porch. She checked her Ring doorbell camera and was shocked by what she found. The surveillance video showed a man walking onto their porch in the dark of night, just outside their door. The Gagnes said that they didn't know the man and had never even seen him before. He proceeds to open the water bottle on their front porch and pour poisonous plant fertilizer inside. Tina Gagne says she called police, but surprisingly, she was told by a dispatcher that they wouldn't even be sending an officer out to investigate the incident since nothing was stolen. So, Tina Gagne posted the video to Facebook, where it immediately went viral. The incident got national media attention.
A family in Rolando Village makes a troubling discovery on their security camera.
What they saw a man doing to the water bottle left on their porch not only angered them, it was downright scary.
Well, San Diego police detectives want answers in what we now know is a felony poisoning case.
The back of the bottle says that even getting it on your hands can cause skin irritation, so I can only imagine what would happen if we drank it.
Suddenly, the San Diego police were much more interested in the case. They began an investigation, and the man in the video is currently being sought after by detectives on a charge of, quote, felony poisoning. Stalker casual. A man dressed in a t-shirt, shorts, and a baseball cap was seen stalking around a family home in Brisbane, Australia. The family decided to install a camera to capture the night creeper in the act. Weeks later, they finally caught the stalker on tape. In the video, the man can be seen walking up to the home and then crawling along the ground to peer into the window of a female resident. The unedited video goes on for over 20 minutes as the man prowls around outside the home. At one point, the creepy stalker can be seen running over to hide behind a truck as a car passes on the road. He then returns to the window before making an exit. He almost seems to be awkwardly tiptoeing away from the scene. The stalker has still never been caught.